Everyone, thanks for being with us today. It's Monday, so it's time for another Automotive Monday here in the Automotive Department at Sinclair Community College. My name is Troy Singleton, and today we are going to talk about car seats and car seat installation. Now, it may seem like it's something kind of simple, but according to NHTSA, the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration, 3 out of 4 car seats are installed incorrectly. So my colleagues and I thought this would be a good topic to cover. That information is also backed up by the CDC, the Center for Disease Control. It's probably a good idea to consult your owner's manual of the vehicle, consult the owner's manual of the car seat, and if you have any questions beyond that, you can also consult the NHTSA website, and they have pages that are dedicated to the vehicle. Click and point for what your vehicle is, put the weight of the child, you can put the height of the child and the birth date, and they will direct you as to which car seat to use. Also, within the website, you can actually punch in your zip code, and they will give you local areas to where you can actually go and have your car seat inspected, and they will actually show you how to install that car seat. These are the different styles of car seats. Here we have the infant seat, okay, and then this is what they call a convertible seat, meaning that it can be forward-facing or rear-facing, and then we have the booster seat. Also wanted to mention what they call the latch system, which is the lower anchors for children restraints or child restraints, and those are the anchors that are in the base of the seat behind the cushion and kind of at the lower part as well. In addition to that, they also have an anchor point for the tether on the rear of the car seat as well. The first one we're going to do is the infant seat. This is the style that has the carrier, so this has a separate base. Now again, we're going to use the latch system on this vehicle because this vehicle is equipped with that, but in the event that your vehicle does not have the latch system, you're going to have to use the seat belt. And with the seat belt, okay, just like the latch system, these are the tethers for the latch system. You would actually just run the seat belt through these openings. But what a lot of people don't know is before you do that or after you do that, you need to pull the seatbelt all the way out, because if I pull the seatbelt like this, it'll go in and out. But if I pull the seatbelt all the way out till it stops, now as I let it go back in, you can actually hear it click. Now it's locked. Okay, no matter what I do, if I try to pull it slow, it's locked. If I pull it fast, it's locked now. And that's what you want to do to jam this base into the seat. Okay, so that's one option if your vehicle does not have the latch system. Most vehicles manufactured after 2002 should be equipped with the latch system. So we'll go ahead and install this one. And this is one style of clip. Okay, there's actually another style, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. Okay, that's clipped. Now the next thing you need to do is you need to get this base against that seat as hard as possible. And believe it or not, the manufacturers of the vehicle and the car seat actually recommend that you get in the car seat and use your knee to push on that base as hard as you can while you're pulling on the strap. So I'm pushing down, sometimes I'll wiggle back and forth and get that seat as tight as possible. And once you feel like it's good and tight, then you want to test it. It says to test it the direction of the seat belt. So I'm going to grab this and move this side to side, and I'm going to try to move it up and down. And you can see this one does not move at all. The specification is 1 inch. So if it moves more than 1 inch side to side or 1 inch up and down, you do not have this car seat base installed tight enough. And then we'll go ahead and strap the infant carrier in, and these just usually click in. Okay, and then you can make sure that that's good and tight as well. Also be mindful of the space between the infant seat and the seat ahead. You may have to stand the seat up. And as far as the location, put that in the seat either on the side, not really on the one in the middle. Usually the one in the middle is not designed for the latch system, again, depending upon the vehicle. Okay, this is the second style of seat. This is the convertible seat. It's convertible, meaning that it can be rear-facing or forward-facing. Now, just like the first seat that we installed, you're going to try to cram this seat in as hard as you can to the seat here. Now, they do also make these guys right here, which you put down before you put the car seat in, and that's designed to help protect the seat of your vehicle. Now, again, this one has the latch system, so you're going to find the tethers for the latch system, and you're going to install these. This is a little bit different style. When this one goes into the tether, it's just going to lock. Now, if we're going to put this in the vehicle rear facing, you actually have to use a different belt path, and that is actually marked on the seat. So we actually had to move the belt into this other belt path. We're going to go ahead and attach this to the latch system. That side's good and tight. We want to make sure that the belt is nice and flat as it goes and fed through the belt path. We're going to hook up the other side. And again, just like we did with the other seat, it's a good idea to make sure that this seat is crammed down as far as I can get it. Now this one is actually going to recline. You want to recline that a little bit. Okay, and the idea is you want to get the base kind of level with the ground, not level with the seat. Same thing, you want to grab the seat, you want to move it side to side, make sure that it doesn't move more than an inch. You want to grab a hold of it and make sure it doesn't move up and down more than an inch. Also be mindful of the space between the passenger seat or the driver's seat in the front. Now we're going to show you how to do the install with this forward facing. So again, as the child gets a little bit heavier, gets taller, it might be time to go ahead and turn the seat around. And again, if you have any questions about that, you can consult the Ohio Department of Motor Vehicles. Their website has all the laws for the state of Ohio. Now we had to move the belt into the different belt path because now this is going to be forward facing. But on this particular vehicle, we need to get the headrest out of the way. So I'm going to lower the seat just so it pushes the headrest back. And then you can see I have the headrest back a little bit. We're going to hook up the tethers for the latch system again. This is a little bit easier because now that it's forward facing, I can put my body weight inside the seat to really get this pulled down. Now there's an addition to putting it forward facing. You actually have to use the rear tether, and we'll show you that next. With the addition of, or actually with this particular one, when we put the car seat in the forward facing position, we have to use the rear tether as well, and it should have an anchor behind the seat. Now if this is a car, it's probably going to be on the rear dash or the rear package shelf. In the event that it's a van or an SUV, you'll probably have access to it at the base of the seat in the rear. So you're just going to hook to that, and again, you're going to pull the car seat into the seat as hard as you can and pull up on the tether and make sure that's good and tight. And then again, we'll test the seat. We'll make sure it doesn't move side to side more than an inch or up and down more than an inch. The third seat that we have is the booster seat. Now again, once the child has outgrown the forward facing seat, the convertible seat, it's probably time for a booster. And the whole idea behind the booster is to position this child to where the lap belt is going to go across their lower lap and the shoulder harness to actually hit them between the neck and the shoulder. So you want the harness to go right in this area right here. And then if you are not sure about whether or not the child needs a booster seat, one of the tests that NHTSA recommends is sit the child in the seat and see where the shoulder harness touches their body. Again, it should be between their neck and their shoulder, and then make sure if they're sitting all the way against the back of the seat that they're able to bend their legs completely around the seat, and whether or not that's comfortable for the duration of the trip. When it comes to car seats are typically dated, so they will actually go outdated. Some of them are 5 years, some of them are 7 years, but again, look at the actual car seat itself for that information. Because of that, you probably should not buy a used car seat, again, unless you look at the date. The other bad thing about a used car seat is it could have been involved in a crash, so be mindful of that. All right, that's all I have for you, so thanks for watching. If you like our videos, please like them. If you know an individual or some friends that may need to see our videos, please share them. And look forward to our next video. Thanks for watching.